Do do do. Off that MDA. Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned. Is this off? Oh my god, my freaking headset's off. Are you kidding me, bro? Bruh. Alright, there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Hello, Partial. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. Every day's going well. First. That might unironically be one of the oldest, but still relevant memes on the internet. That brief hesitation was all it took to spawn a great evil. It crawled through the fields, ran through the hills. Okay. Book of Ezra verse 2, Disaster Unleashed. Why are we being shown this again? Did the game bug or something? Why is it showing me this again, but like in this screen? It's like overlaying the opening video with the game. Hold on. Hello, Partial and Jared and Esther. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Where are we in the game right now? Well, we just did the first Tita main memory. The long one. So we had a scene with her parents coming home and like her getting on the project to build what should rival the Pate Mate. We found the Arcel in this weird universe dimension thing. We're trying to find a way to get down there. We have 3 people in the party. Un, deux, trois. We have Kevin's a girl. We have girl whose name I can never remember. Rias. Not Grimmery. And we also have Tita in the party. I'm first and fuck everyone else mode, actually. Me whenever I'm tanking in an MMO. Hello, Holy Fire. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I wanted to bang out Half-Life. We'll probably go back to Half-Life the moment Half-Life Alyx is on sale. Because apparently there's a regular non-VR mod for that. So I'll probably like try that out when we do it. I've actually restarted the Half-Life 2 playthrough off stream because I want to do a Half-Life big review and I need gameplay footage. I think I never bothered to record during the playthrough, so I kind of need it. Also, I'm realizing I gotta start paying more attention to story when we're streaming. I didn't even realize there was an entire plot line to Half-Life 2 about the I can't remember the name, the Combine. Just like restricting the amount people can have sex, or like in general, they can't reproduce. I just never picked up on that for some reason. I got fucked. Oh god, I don't even think that's... Okay, that works a bit. Hit him with that. That'll work. That'll do, don't care, that'll do. Is that the real Tita? To my knowledge, yes. We like gotcha pulled like Tita out of reality and brought her here. Why is Dean Winchester called the Spinach Fiend? Bro, we Popeye? Anyway, does he really just like spinach? Extra spicy fries. Don't you hate it when someone opens your door and doesn't close it when they leave? Stares menacingly. That came from the heart. There's a story behind that one. 2736, how the Brits write their dates, with one particularly obnoxious clink. She set down her utensils, then glared at him with an uncomfortable firmness pause that would have a lesser man avert his eyes in shame. She bit her bottom lip before asking. Kevin is so cool in the thumbnail. Kevin's just cool overall. Bro's had a glow up since like the second half of the last game. Well, mainly like the last like leg of it. Let's try here. Oh. You know what, Tita? Get him. Satellite beam, why not? Use it, go. I'm glad we brought the satellite beam over here, by the way. That's my MVP. That's my GOAT. There's a new mod that makes you can save every NPC that can now follow you past obstacles. You get scored by how many you saved at the end of each level. I kind of talked about it a bit at the end of last stream, or like throughout last stream, where it's like, I think like one of the charms of Half-Life and Half-Life 2 is that it just gets way better on a repeat playthrough, because all those like awkward slowdowns when you just are trying to figure out the way forward, or like how the puzzle operates and works, doesn't really exist on a repeat playthrough, because you probably know where to go. So it's just like this flow of really good gameplay, but you still get the satisfaction of solving the puzzles and all that, because they make intuitive sense when you figure them out. So I imagine like that entire like gameplay style just works so well with mods, just to add some spice to the system. It's one of the things I really want to do with like Halo, just like play around with some of the mods, because some of the mods people come up with for like Combat Evolved and Halo 3 and whatnot are insane. Like they've made like whole like campaigns and stuff like that. Crazy cliffhanger, yeah. It's like I got mad at that last section partly because it was very late at night and I was very sleepy. But besides that last section, which can suck my whole asshole repeatedly through a straw, I loved Half-Life 2. It's like the more I think on it, Half-Life might be my second favorite FPS series of all time, right behind Halo. And it beats the dog shit out of like 343 Halo. That is a series I will willingly go back to a lot. Do I not have a revive? Oh my god, I never got one.
All right, what's next?
Dang it, man. And my one big like issue with like Half-Life 2 though is I love the weapons we get. I do kind of miss the weird like alien weapons we got in like Half-Life 1. They were really cool. Some of them were like butt fuck useless, like, right? Like, don't get me wrong. But some of them were just cool, man. You know, I have 6,000 mirror. I should just go buy some revives. Hold on. Bro, I don't know what it is between like Twitch and like YouTube, but I get so many more just obvious bots on Twitch. It's crazy. It's like bots slash like fake scams. Cures KO. I'm gonna get a couple of those. God, I wish my Steam controller would just like come already, by the way. Things taking forever. Alien grenade launch is cool. Yeah, they're really cool. I'll also say, I think the crossbow is like very unique, and I think it's probably the best. It's probably for the best they added the crossbow instead of just a regular sniper rifle, because the sniper rifle is very generic. The sniper rifle we had in that one Half-Life 1 DLC, though, is probably still one of my favorite weapons. I miss it. Crossbow didn't hit the same to me. The pulse rifle, though, in Half-Life 2, that weapon deserves, like, a Nobel. That thing is so satisfying. Wish it had more ammo, though. I feel like I'm playing a 343 Halo. It's actually, funnily enough, one of the things I noticed going back to, like, the beginning of Half-Life 2, in, like, the episodes, I was way more, like, ammo-starved than I was at the beginning of, like, Half-Life 2. They just throw ammo to you there. The face greeted customers with an aged brick, pause, that had long eroded to the point of holes. What happens when you get older? The cracked windows, pause, taped for stability and adorned with cobwebs and insect droppings were repugnant. I've been told that before, too. Do you really have nothing better to do than open us all a second time? Yes. Hello, John Connor. Welcome to the stream. Bring to me the only girl in a band who takes to the skies. Only then shall the door open. Only girl in a band who takes to the skies. Are they talking about Josette? Is she our next party member? Bro. The music, I mean, I haven't heard of Devil Dice personally, but this music, it's very unique. It's one of the things I've been noticing with the Trails games is just like the more they go on, the better the music gets. My one concern, I have two main concerns with the Steam controller. One, how it's gonna work with emulation, and two, those weird like screw holes they have in the back of it. I'm really hoping those aren't noticeable in a play sesh. It's like, I really love how the Steam Deck feels in the hand, but like as a tablet, I have my hands like out here. It's like just different enough to where it throws off like 20 years of muscle memory I have. She was part of the circus. Maybe Shara? I mean, Shara? But I feel like that for like a band, some of the Sky Pirates. What a beautiful airship. It's not just pretty either, it's got really high specs too. Last I heard, its top speed was raised to 3,600 SPH. Is that like sunscreen? That's even faster than Macabre. Xenogears. Just saying. Also Xenosaga. What's in Macabre, girl? Gather round, Tata. We got some gaming to do. Kind of airship the church uses. Uh-huh. Anyway, never mind that now. Something's up here. It doesn't look like there's anyone inside at all. Yeah, you're right. And the orbital engines don't seem to be on, dumbass. We gotta be on guard inside. Well, someone should turn it on then, duh. Hello, little noodles. Welcome to the stream. Nice jump, by the way. It was a dark and stormy night. So I said this before, but like developing the sequels to Trails in the Sky First Chapter back in the day must have been the easiest shit possible. Because like it's 90% the exact same environments, but they managed to make it work. That's gotta be like the smoothest production flow of all time. There are no signs of life in here at all. People that animate like websites recently been like, this ship must have been abandoned for at least a few days, if not more. Me to 86th and Crunchyroll though. The orbital power seems to be completely down too. Plug it back in and played Half-Life. I can make these references now, let's go. Makes me wonder if there was some kind of problem with the engines. Well, we're not gonna figure anything outstanding here, realizing you were just like me trying to make history. Let's take a look around. There might be some kind of Blue's Clues around that'll help us discover what happened. Alright, let's go top to bottom here. Good door, by the way. That's my chest. Royal spikes. Oh, hell yeah. Can I, like, put peasants on them? You took all of my loot. How am I supposed to pay my room and board now? That's the funny bit. You don't. Alright. New grippies. Let's go. What we got? Ooh, lightweight but exceptionally tough spikes made for battle. Ugh. Ooh, wait, more movement speed. That might go for Ria's. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on Ria's. I need to move around because she's my melee. Is Tales of the Abyss the one that's locked to the PS2? I've heard great things about Akame. Like Trails, I want to get into Tales as well, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love them. A recipe was written on a scrap of paper within. Easy paella. Easy paella! So we all agree when they invented paella, they were definitely like AFK, right? Like some dickhead was in charge with like making risotto or something. Let it boil over, the rice got crispy on the bottom, tried to pass it off as if it was legit, realized crispy rice is delicious, and we just went, I'm a culinary genius. Not 3DS. Oh. I meant a real console. What if they end up bother remaking third to skip straight to the goated ass crossbow lock? I've heard good things about the crossbow lock. I feel like I've only done the Tina memory, but I feel like there's not much of a reason to not do a third chapter. Like, maybe you do like a price cut on it and you just don't sell it for that much. I think it's entirely dependent upon how like second chapter sells. Maybe not even necessarily second chapter, but like merchandise for it, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. Is this some kind of factory? Yep, fair enough. It's the area where the maintenance crew does all of their work, but there sure isn't anybody here right now. I mean, I guess they could. I don't know how long this game is. That's the problem. I was gonna go, maybe you could like make it DLC the second chapter, but the numbers probably don't like add up for the money. Your food knowledge surpasses mine. I'm lost. Okay, so paella is a Portuguese dish. Wait, no, I think I'm wrong on that. I think it's Spain. One of those two. It's a rice dish with a lot of seafood in it. And you cook it in like a wide ass pan. Because the idea is you want the bottom of the rice that touches the pan to get very crispy. First chapter remake is on Steam sale right now. Let's go. Have you heard of the ESA's response to what Stop Killing Games told the EU politicians? I have not. Is it lolcow worthy? We should probably make another video on that entire subject. There sure isn't anybody here right now. Can confirm paella is Spain. Okay, cool. So what the fuck does Portuguese bring to the table when it comes to food? Besides those like little like pastry things, which to be fair is like all you really need to do. Those things look delicious. Hello, Keiichi. Welcome to the stream. Thailand has a similar dish. I imagine like a lot of cultures around the world that at some point thought of just like making crispy rice in the bottom of a pan of shit. I feel like that has to be like a common dish across like any rice-eating country, right? It's like probably the dickhead that came up with like a sandwich. It's like, behold, I put shit between bread. And like 15 people around the corner were like, yo, same, bro. Hello, Neo. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. This is bizarre. Now, Jojo, just where did everyone go? A better example for what I was probably trying to say there was probably like beef stew or something. It's like, I took a bunch of water and threw meat in there. Revolutionary. And I simmered it over a long time. No one's ever thought of this before. Yeah, I only got into rice like a few years ago myself. I normally just stay with like potatoes now, though. Hello, little Bobbles. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're doing well. On the other side of this door is the ship's engine room, right? That's right. The 8 state-of-the-art XG02 engines that serve as its main engines are stored in there. I'm gonna go take a look at them. Have you guys heard about this like new FromSoft game rumor / leak? It's no good. I couldn't get any of them to turn on at all. I gotta do like one of these to get like a light switch. I'm not even sure why they won't work either. Ah, I see. Well, we already know that this place more or less has its own laws. It wouldn't be unusual if one of those caused machinery of all kinds to become non-functional. Like Kevin's head. Still, I was at least able to secure a backup Opal power line. So the computer over there should be good to go. That's a computer? Holy shit, was that an Apple II? Let's check it out and see what it can let us do. Stone soup. I feel like I should know that reference. It's just eluding me right now. ESA warned the EU about making an end-of-life service is too dangerous because the games industry works on limited lifespans. Yeah, I can probably clown that. I mean, for like a very small studio that just like doesn't have the resources, I can like kind of understand. But like, if you're big enough then I have like no sympathy. God, I miss the older days of like multiplayer like FPS games on PC when it was just a bunch of different servers you just joined. It's probably like a security nightmare nowadays, but still, I remember the old days of Chivalry multiplayer where you would just look at like the server list of all the different like game modes that were going on and you just clicked and joined. It was so seamless. It was just so fun. I miss those days, man. Hello, Dominion. Welcome to the shame. That isn't a modern remake title. Nice. I have not heard that rumor. Yeah, so apparently, like, the next FromSoft game is like a pirate game or something. That's like the rumor going around. And like, you go around like the world map with like your pirate ship. Hello, Larry's Nuts. Welcome to the shame. We're playing Trails in the Sky, the third entry in the Trails series. The first game got a remake that came out like last year, and the second game's getting a remake later this year. But we're on the third one right now. The orbital calculator, yeah, memory check, okay. Security can be disabled in event of emergency. Select an area to unlock. Bridge, let's go down the list. Wait, can I just unlock all of them? Sounds immaculate, yeah. Was Demon Souls 2? Wait, Demon Souls? Do you mean Dark Souls 2? If you're talking about Dark Souls 2, yeah, that's the shit one. So Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I never got far enough into Assassin's Creed Black Flag to even get the ship. Ooh. Reviving Bomb. Glad I wasted 3k on that. You found the greatest gift of all, love. No, it's money. What the hell's love gonna do? 300 mirror, way better than love. Let's go. Did you know the Trails of the Sky games now have a nifty skip S-craft feature on PC? That's even in the original Japanese version. Isn't that Nito Torpedo? Okay, I was liking you localized until you used the phrase Nito Torpedo. I'm gonna torpedo you out into orbit. Not Demon Souls 2. Noodles, that doesn't exist. I don't know what the fuck you're playing, but it's not a real game. You have the right console for it. These games are awesome if you love JRPGs. It's like not enough people talk about the combat. The combat is so addicting. It's a grid-based, turn-based RPG. It's so fun. Another one of these, huh? Wow, it's so pretty, like me. The streamer there. What is it, though? It's called a ceiling stone. Oh, yeah, I gotcha, Sphere. Yeah. Okay, so we can bring another party member with us. This is just like that stone you were imprisoned in. I like how we called it a sphere, despite the fact it's, like, not a sphere. It was this pretty? It's still weird to think about, but at the same time, it's kind of nice, too. Ceiling stone! If that idea we had about not being able to proceed without freeing whoever's in these is true, there's only one thing to do. Ready to head back to the base and unlock this little guy? Of course. Okay. Well, my problem with the old Assassin's Creed games is that I can't stand the combat. It's why I dropped out of Black Flag before I even got, like, the ship. I just couldn't be bothered with the combat. It's like the Arkham problem with me, which is like press Y to counter repeatedly. That's mine. Hit 2! Sure, but selling it won't help you escape from your father's shadow. Damn. Dude, how many people on Twitter need to be told that? Ouch. There was that sharp tongue of hers. He really did adore it when his old man wasn't the topic of discussion. We're keeping it. We roasted somebody there for no reason. The Legend of Heroes. That's the first Legend of Heroes games, not necessarily Trails. I had Demons in my head because Demon Souls was the game they made before Dark Souls. Hello, hello, Mr. Ultima. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I like the style so far. It's very much in the vein of like 2000s anime. It knows its tropes and it embraces them. There's like one more door I unlocked and I cannot find it for the fucking life of me. I may have gotten everything. All right, let's teleport. Back to Hermit's Garden. This game's a little bit different than the last two. Whereas the last two took place in like a region of the world and go to the different regions and all that. This is kind of like Persona 3 The Answer. Which is like one giant ass mega dungeon. Where was I trying to summon these people in? I think it was here. Unleash the Sealing Stone. Get my fourth party member. Let's go. Even the remakes felt like 2002 anime. I feel like you can't do Trails in the Sky without it feeling like a 2000s anime. But you have to embrace that, and I think the remakes did. The remakes are like legit some of the best remakes I've seen. Because they're just like, let's just be faithful. Is this the part where someone comes out of it? Given past precedent, most likely so. Whether it's someone completely different or a second Tita remains to be seen. Dude, second Tita, everyone's dying. A second me? If you've jinxed us and we really do get a second Tita, I hope you're ready to be her new mom. Naturally, I'll love her like my own. Ha ha ha, kill me. I'm all for second Tita because she does far and away the most damage right now. You activated my field spell. I got a bad... a military uniform. Wait, isn't that... I knew it. The stone being inside the cell did make me wonder it'd be someone related to it. And I was right on the mark. Oh my god, please tell me it's not... It's not the Sky Pirate lady. It's the military lady. Oh, thank god. Our DPS is fine. Let's go! Our damage just doubled. Let's go. What happened? Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield, report. What? How the... Hi, Schwartz. So, we're in a parallel dimension. You're welcome, by the way, because we just gotcha pulled you into it. So you're kind of trapped in here with us. You don't need to thank us, don't worry. You pay us later. You're probably feeling some kind of confused right now, but it's good to see you again, Julia. Father? Tita? Oh yeah, just call me Daddy. Oh, thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. We'll probably get into combat sooner than later. Before greeting all of you, I would simply like to ask, is this a dream or illusion? It was all a dream! Or reality? Julia was like the main, like, personal bodyguard for Chloe. She's also the captain of the Liberal Army or whatever. To be honest, all of this is a little hard to swallow. But it's clear I have no choice but to do so. That's what she said. Oh my god, Kevin. Thanks for being quick on the uptake. Do you happen to remember what happened to you before you found yourself here? Were you also surrounded by a white light last night? It feels closer to me a moments ago rather than last night, but I assume so. I was on my way back to Leaston Fortress after finishing an airborne training exercise when it happened. I was sitting in my usual chair on the bridge when the white light you speak of appeared, and then, well, I have no memories between that and finding myself here. That about matches up with us, then. All of us were drawn in here in roughly the same circumstances and at roughly the same time. Might you have any idea what happened to the rest of the ship's crew? I'm afraid not. I would be somewhat relieved if I were the only one drawn into this, but I have my doubts. Seeing as the cell itself is here, could the rest of the crew have ended up here too? Or is it possible it was just you? We really don't have enough to go on to be sure either way at this point. All we know is that there was no one else in the cell when we found it. The only sealing stone there was the one Julia was inside of too. Father Graham, the two of you have started to investigate this peculiar place, have you not? That's right. We haven't been doing it very long. We brought this like 8-year-old with us, so we haven't made much progress yet. Then allow me to assist you. I'm concerned about the safety of the subordinates, and I want to know why their cell became non-functional. I think cooperating with the three of you will be the fastest way for me to answer both of those questions. I love that. Thank fuck. Any DPS in this party besides me. Believe me, you won't see us complaining. We'd have to be nuts to turn down the help of the Royal Army's finest up-and-coming swordsmen. I fear you're overestimating my swordsmanship, but I appreciate you allowing me to accompany you all the same. In that case, we should get started as soon as possible. Likewise, we're happy to have you. Hello, Q. Welcome to the stream. Have a good day. We need an army of Titas. That'd be game-breaking, unironically. Like, nothing would be an issue. Oh my god, new Tita weapon. I just never equipped it on her before. Fuck. Alright. Wait, synthesized quartz. Bruh. Alright, well, she definitely wants fire, which I have plenty of already. Impede? I think we go with impede. I don't have enough to make it fit. Okay, let's equip it. The ordnance system, by the way, is basically just materia. Just think of it like that. Oh, she already has a good selection. Okay. Go with that. Cool game so far. Let's go. Alright, now we've played the game called How the Fuck Do I Get Back? Jade Corridor. I'm gonna go with this. Hello, Koamaru. Welcome to the stream in God's Country. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna go day. Alright, finally combat. Don't wipe my party in melee, please. Alright, here we go. Schwartz, what we got here? Okay, any magical spells I want? Not really right now. Freaking 72, man. Okay. Hit. Good damage. Okay, we got a good crit going here. I'm going to use my character-specific ability called a craft. Not a good line it. Did I move? No, I missed on the crit. Just melee attack. Huge damage. Let's go. Aye, Tita. I want death and destruction, the likes of which this world has never seen. Wipe him out. Does he have 1 HP left? Brother. Good shank. Let's go. I hit him. Got him. Beautiful. The cool bit about this game is that the game will keep you around the level they want you to be at. So if you're underleveled, they'll give you a character like more XP. And if you're overleveled, they'll give him less. So you never really have to grind. Favorite game in the series? Nice. Best luck with finals. Imagine if every party member was just Tita. Again, that'd just break the game. Would be too good. Tita Brigade. Okay. Hit him. Oh, fuck. Go with that. Oh, you left. A good and wad. Let's try this. Use some magic. Got one. Okay, nice. Got another. Aqua Blade. Beautiful. I did not use my bald head like Mirror Force. That's crazy. I hit him. Bone Mage. I could make a joke. Alright, Tita. I need you to use your ultimate. Ah! Away! Alright, Tita. Satellite beam. I hope that chainsaw does a move where it shatters and the pieces launch themselves at the enemies. I hope so too. That sounds cool. Get him, Tita. Hammer of Dawn. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I didn't think I'd actually kill. Ah, you heal. All right, loser. Get him, Schwartz. Bruh. Get him. Stab it. Beautiful. Good level. Alright. Who's ready for a yap sesh? Gonna preemptively ask for a moment of silence for my throat, depending upon how long this cutscene's about to be. Only then shall the door open. Oh, we have to come back for this one, I think. Yeah, I think we actually need a Josetity. So we can't do that one yet. Oh, I have to, like, keep in mind where these are. Oh, fuck. Okay. I think we go down here. Down and around. Okay. Let's go with Arc Fencer. 2 for 1. Nice. Good damage too. Okay. Get him with that. What do you have? Perfect 4 straight combo. Negates 1 attack. Heightens allies' will to fight. Let's go with Lanzin Rider. Nice little combo. Get rid of him. Bruh. Bruh. I'm glad you walked right in front of the other guy, Kevin. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. That's my goat. She has a short cutscene, 1 hour long yap sesh. Yep. That was the last stream. In like the nicest nutshell possible. It's not me, it's my basement. Sounds like crazy FNAF lore.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Alright, let's go down here. Bang a left. Holy stairs, by the way. At no point do we need that amount of stairs, right? At some point, just make an escalator.
For the sake of my master.
Hold on, I see a Skeletor over here. Got him. Can you stop attacking my party members? I need you to stand there and wait for death. Get him.
Justice must always prevail.
My chest. Fresh water. I am not trusting random water I find in one of these chests. Empty chest, one I filled up again at the Bose Market, Maybell. Can't believe got an in-game ad for an in-game store. That you spend in-game currency at in a previous game. That's what you get for, like, ganking me. Trying to read this. I hear Olivier makes his pack Mila carry all of his belongings for him. I would too. Fuck Mila. Boom. Ooh, 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 buddy. Okay. I see a situation developing before my eyes. I can't get all of them, brother. Wait. I have a plan, I have a vision. Here we go. Arc Fencer, we get all 3 of them. Huge damage incoming. Get him, Reese. Oh, double kill. Nice. You're done. And you're done. Kind of reminds me of Tactics. Yeah, the combat feels like... It definitely has that grid-based element to it. But it has like the customization like old Final Fantasy games with the materia system. Because that's basically what the orbment system is here. It's basically materia. You put on various orbments and that can unlock different spells depending upon like the value of that element you have. So like fire, this one has like fire element 1. So if I put like a bunch of fire ones on, I'll get even more fire spells and stuff like that. Let's go down here. The longest cutscene is in Metal Gear Solid 4 at 1 hour and 9 minutes. Isn't Xenosaga in like the top 5 games with the longest cutscene? Like, it's one of the contenders. Ooh, Trinity Clace. Let's see what this does. Okay, we're making a triangle on him. Trigonometry up in here. I think they're dead. They are dead. Okay, confirmed. No longer alleged. I don't know if that was justice prevailing or just mass slaughter. It's like one of the two. Up here we go. To the left-ish. Oh, I went back the way I came. Me being awesome at directions in a video game continues.
All right, what's next?
Good level. All right, back down we go. We gotta go down, down, and an early round. Got him. Bruh. Got him. Good crit. That's what I'm talking about. Hello, Biggie Day. Welcome to the shame. Have a good day. It's a pentagram, not a triangle. There's like too many JRPG series that have more than like 5 entries that I want to get into. This can't be healthy. It's like we've barely scratched the surface of Trails. I want to get into Tails, and I also want to get into Wise because it looks fun. There's too many games. Cook that one, dude. Wonder how high the levels go in this game. A forgotten chest, the spoiled and left behind, like you. It's sad lot in life. So I didn't mean that. I didn't even read what I looted there. I really should have ordered that security ornament from ZCF. Yeah, well, you did. Now you got, like, McAfee. How's that feel? That's why I'm so picky. There's so much. But it's like I was really enjoying Crimson Desert. I just don't have enough time. There's like way too many other games that I need to play. It like kind of sucks because like some games I would otherwise enjoy just kind of get like lost on the wayside. Clapped.
Goddess,
Oh.
my thanks to thee.
Rubber. Get him, Tina. Oh, damage. Longest Xenosaga cutscene was 25 minutes. It was Saga 3. I feel like that's probably like the final one. Oh, it's the path below. I was gonna say in the map, it was showing that there was another way down. Good hit. Got him. Get him. Aqua Bleed!
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Hit him again. Good hit. Brother. Oh my god. That's what I'm looking for. That's sweetness. That's the gruesome twosome. What the hell is that thing on the left? Ares Pod. Let's get him. Hit him with the Trinity. Me, myself, and I. 0. Alright. Want to play the game? You're gonna learn to play it right. Get this guy. I don't know why he's like AFKing over there. Oh, you despawned on me, loser. And you crit. Okay. Alright, bro.
Not bad.
Apparently, FF14 is a 45-minute cutscene from A Realm Reborn. Would it be the Banquet one, or would it be like the post-Ultima fight one? I feel like it's one of those two. Banquet's probably the smart one, though. Yeah, I forgot the Banquet one, it, like, starts in, like, the desert. Yeah, it might be the Banquet. Good crit. Does the whole chair section in Xenogears not count as one big cutscene? It's not one scene, but still. I mean, I guess for like those scenes, it's like hard to judge because there's no VO. So if you wanted to, you could just like spam the A button and get right through them. So it's like, how do you judge the length of it? Pause. There's no VO. Raw.
Alright, what's next?
If you see several cutscenes will play in sequence in FF14, things are about to go down, absolutely in an earlier round. That's how you know shit's hitting the fan. That's when you just bust the popcorn out. I cannot wait for the first... There's gonna be a lot of cutscenes that play in sequence when we get to Evercold. Gonna be absolute cinema. Isn't the really long MGS4 cutscene like the finale, like it's the last one? It's just basically a movie. Whole first game cutscene worth clocked, and it's around 7 hours, damn. And there are too many other games to play, I feel that. I grew up on MMO, so I have the brain rot. This isn't good. Noticed it too, huh? Noticed what? Do you sense monsters? I can't feel anything of the sort. That's normal. I doubt anyone who isn't part of the church would recognize what's going on. It's a peculiar kind of rotting smell, the scent of the underworld. Hello, Jillian. Welcome to the stream. It's so peak, I swear. Yeah, Trails is peak. It's faint, but it's there, and it's coming from the area up ahead. Whatever is lying in wait for us, it's going to be unlike any of the other fiends we have fought up till this point. Boss fight! We're gonna need to be exceptionally careful. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. That's unfortunate. I was here for 4 minutes. Still, if we intend to proceed with our investigation, we have no choice but to advance. Like the Game Boy. Whatever may stand in our way. Alright, let's heal up. Shop. Oh, body. Epi! I don't want to waste money on that. Alright, let's get our EpiPen equipped. Let's do a quick little save. Alright, bring me the boss fight. Let me whoop its ass. Oh. Here it comes. Right on cue. Look, I'm that one guy from Persona 3. I've never seen anything like that before. It's like one giant snot bubble. What in Idios' name is that monstrosity? Hear me out now. One of the 77 devils that appears in the Testaments. Biblically accurate angel. The spiritual coffin that guides the souls of the dead and serves as Hades' ferryman. Huh. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. No more White Castle for me for a month. Damn. Have you guys heard that there's White Castle vending machines? That can't be healthy. Bennu. The casket of sorrow. I can't be afraid or sad about something called Bennu. Who'd have thought the day would come when I end up coming face to face with a genuine devil? Me when I'm in a Twitter argument. Bring it on. Let me show you what a servant of the goddess can do. Bro brought ads. Aw, they're all around the arena. I can't even AoE him down. All right, let's get a god up here. Okay, now I should probably focus down these ads. Good dodge. Okay. Glad I realized early on that I'm supposed to use water on these guys. Love that for me personally. Go with that. Those gods are coming in clutch. Huge. Focus that guy down. You have Aqua Bleed as well. That's fine. They'll cast. I go for more Aqua Blade. You die. Let's have Tita use this here. Take care, Keiichi. Thanks for tuning in. Good damage. Okay, we spread that out a little, unfortunately. Move you there. That's fine. Hit him with that. Let these flamethrowers, I guess, only hit Tita. Sick. Love that. Let's give everyone some speed. Probably should have done this before. Good. Wipe him out. Heals 50% HP, restores 50 CP. Can I use that on Tita? I can. Excellent. Holy blessing. That's huge. Massive gains. Alright, Aqua Blade. That's fine. Let Big Chungus here play. Don't mind him like healing a bit. Get rid of that guy. We're in a way more favorable position now. Just take care of this last, like, Giza thing. Hit him with the old pyramid. Good, that did nothing. Love that. Alright, have Schwartz just fight the actual boss. Now we're down to only the boss. Beautiful. Alright, now we go for a big dick chain. Oh, can I not? Wait, I can. Can I not go for a triple on it? Oh. Never mind, I don't have the mechanic yet. Go with Arc Fencer. Let's go with Mortal Punishment. Just hit him. We got him. We got him. You're done. Oh, he's not dead. We only popped a bubble. All right. We got work to do then. Hit him with a little bit of that. Go with Trinity Class, and then I'm going to drop a nuke on him. Bennu Nucleus? What is this? Bro, Digivolved and like tripled his HP. Where the hell did that come from? Abyssal Wave? That's rough. Alright, we gotta like tear him down here. I kind of need Kevin to gain a lot of CP because I need the god available to me. Gotta use it now.
I hold in my hand the chalice of the light.
Okay. Attack orders go out. Strength up, speed up. Let's go. Okay, we guarded it. Nice. Now we just hit him. With a strength buff, just hit him. Ruthless aggression. Brother. What was that, man? Heal up. I forgot Tita has a heal on her. Huge heal, let's go. Dude, this thing's AoE is kind of crazy. I can out-heal it, though, with Tita. Only for a little bit, though. I'm busting a Growl Sphere. Give Give me a god for everyone. Alright, keep going. Unleash the beast. I'm unleashing it. Bro has how much HP left? Good god, let's go. Alright, Kevin. Thing has 8 HP. So long as you don't miss, we got this thing dead to rights. End it. Boom! Between the eyes. Watch him digivolve again. If two vegetarians got into an argument, would that be considered beef? These are life's greatest mysteries we're pondering it right now. Huge level up, by the way. Oh my god. Rias learned the S-Craft Heavenly Strike. Girl, that would have helped before. But I'll take it, though. Set? Yes, I want to set it. That was a real devil. And a half shell. Girl, I think it's supposed to be a turtle and a half shell. The thought that such fiends exist is, I don't know what to say. Just what is this place? Haha. If that's the best you can do, your future looks grim. Adventures of Billy and Mandy indeed. Brother, who is this edgelord? It's that man. Watch it be a toupee. Is he the one he the one you said you saw when you were first sent here? Who are you? Speak your name. Heh. That your name? First, middle, or last? I believe common decency dictates that one states their own name before asking for another's, does it not? Or perhaps you are aware that I already know yours, Captain Julia Schwartz. Whoever you are, you've done your research. What do you want with us? Was that devil we just fought you're doing? Is all of this you're doing? Calm yourself, Kevin Graham Cracker. Your suffering is only just beginning. It's far too great for you to be losing yourself to despair. What are you talking about? Get him, Rias! Who is this guy? That's a great question. We're still trying to figure that one out. He wants to be very mysterious. Bro has not done a face reveal. Now's not the time to be reckless, Reese! A Templar sword of the Septian Church, I say. Your skills aren't bad. They're still a far cry from your sisters. Not Far Cry 4 either. You know her? How? All will be revealed in time, I bet. The banquet of despair in this fair land of phantasma is only just starting. My lord wishes to see you suffer, to writhe with agony, to cry out fruitlessly for your suffering to end. Do deliver now, won't you? But wait! You haven't answered anything! You intend to flee from us, coward! I shall tell you one thing before I depart. Your IP address is... My name is Schwartz Ritter. Brother, can I buy a vowel? And with all of those letters, you only have 3 vowels. Brother, lock in already. I'm a guardian of Phantasma and loyal servant of its great lord. And with that, I bid you farewell. Toodles. Brother, get back here. Bah humbug. He disappeared. We might not have learned much about him through that encounter, but one thing seems plain as day. We have enemies in this place, and it's not just the fiends, apparently. And what's more, it sounds like they're going to be hell to deal with. Probably will take an entire game. I'm gonna call him Bob. That's probably what the actual name is. The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky the Third, Chapter 1, Phantasma. And I am such a sucker. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am a massive sucker for a good title screen. Boom. Hey, listen. Come over here for a minute. Honestly, how many times do I have to tell you not to run off without telling me, Reese? I had the fright of my life when I turned around after finishing my shopping to find you weren't there. Don't do that again. Okay? I just smelled something nice from the stall over there. But I'm a stupid kid and I ran away. But hey, I found something weird. Weird? Like you? Look at him, Mom. He's poor. Let's point and laugh at him. Oh, goodness. Look away, girl. You might catch his paw. Do you think he's dead? He might as well be. Or maybe he indulged in excess gormandizing. That's not a word. Hold on. Gormandizing? That's not a fucking word. An act of eating voraciously, ravenously, or to excess. They came up with that 2 minutes ago. They invented that, had a whole like article online made exclusively for this stream. Do you think he's dead? Or maybe he indulged in excess gormandizing. I'm almost certain it's not the latter. I swear. What are they teaching children in schools these days? Never mind. I suppose that should wait. Quick, let's go kick snow onto him. Hey there, Ugly. Can you hear us? Get out of the road. You're ugging up the entire street, you know? Ooh, looks like he's conscious at least. Has protagonist here as well. What's the matter? I can't see this being a very comfortable place to sit. Maybe he's just hungry because he's poor. When you're really hungry, sometimes you don't have the energy to talk. You might actually be right there. He has a PS4, and you know better than anyone. Well then, I think I've just got the thing. I've got just the thing. When did you get Quincy Bell chocolate? Yeah, I love feeding chocolate to people on the brink of death and starvation. Why would I want a potato? I bought this for you originally, so I'm gonna give it to this random kid. So I'm sorry, Reese. Do you mind if he has this? Girl, he's probably hungry. Just give it to him already. Good girl. Come on. Why don't you try some? I think you'll like it. Especially if you like sweet things. Watch him be a snob and only eat like dark chocolate. Quincy chocolate's the best there is. They might be a brand that tastes nicer, but they've got the best balance between taste and cost. See, there's a glowing review coming from none other than my darling little sister. The taste should help warm you up a bit. Go on, see what you think. Cold chocolate warming me up. You know what else might warm him up? Oatmeal. Soup. Get... What was that? Oh. Brother, what's wrong with your face? Did I get an equal sign in your head? I said, get lost. Just leave me alone. Please. He's pulling a Jin from Xenoblade 2. When in doubt, when it comes to a plot point, just ask, what would Xeno do? Ignore the fact this came first. What should we do? So you're not gonna take me up on my offer, huh? I guess I'm left with no choice. Let's kill him. Yeah, eat the food in front of him. Let's go. I like this girl. Why are you eating it? Munch. And on that day, Kevin's whole worldview would change forever. He'd be chasing a high he could never find again. Seeking a mountaintop when he was in a vast plain. His happiness would entirely lie within the past. Yeah, this is definitely one way to feed some random kid, by the way. She's like a mama, like, duck or something. Robot bird fed. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Yeah, Rose like a baby bird. Bro speaking in wingdings. Quite an unusual feeding method. Yo, new fan meetup idea? Gulp. Bro said gulp. Whoa. Grooming in real time. Look at his eyes. Whoa. That should be enough. What? What the hell was that for? Looks like that did the trick. See, I told you that that sweet things are great for perking you up. Join me. We're going on a trip to Epstein's Island. That wasn't the chocolate. That was you being a maniac. What kind of girl does that to a kid that you just found on the street? Are you some kind... Are you some kind of pedophile or something? I mean, to be fair, he might have a point here, right? Oh my, the Sunday school curriculum really seems to have changed since I went there. What was that, third period? Where could you and Reese be picking up these fancy words, I wonder? Yeah, the fancy word known as pedophile. Word of the day, man. Oh. Dude, do you think it's gonna be on the Wordle for tomorrow? I don't think that's really the problem. Yeah, what she said. Wait a second. Your clothes look familiar. Do that thing again. Heh. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I forgot there is an actual Epstein Foundation in this game. My name's Rufina. Bark for me. Rufina Argent. And this is my little sister, Reese. Don't worry, she won't assault you, we think. How about you? What's your name? Kevin. Kevin, are you listening? Oh. Sorry about that. Must have spaced out a bit. Yeah, bro and me... Told you. Bro's been dreaming of that moment the entire time. He's chasing a high he can never relive. Also, I'm pretty sure she's dead. So, like... Are you alright? Alright, hear me out, though. I need you guys to hear me out. Imagine we get to the second chapter remake. They make that, they release it. They don't strictly announce a remake of third chapter after that. They wait like a week after it comes out or something, and they make a twit longer. And they like RP it to be from like Kevin's perspective. And they just have that scene and they say third Trails in the Sky, the third comes out on this day. People in charge of Trails, hire me. I will get this. I will add like an extra digit to the sales figures. Put me in charge of marketing. I got this shit locked down. Are you all right? It's understandable, really. Did we all see that or just like, we're gonna gloss over that? Make that scene the trailer for the third remake. After all that's happened, it's no surprising you feeling tired. Maybe you should rest up some more before we keep going. Oh, thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. Nah, don't worry about me. Just dreaming of happier times. I may have gotten groomed, but we're gonna like not really focus on that. Anyway, we were about to start going over all the information we've gathered so far, right? Yes, but he may not be our ally, but an encounter with that Schwarzritter turned out to be quite illuminating. We finally have the name of the strange place we found ourselves in for one. That's right. He called it Phantasma, right? Yep, interesting name it's got. Not sure where it came from, though. As far as I know, it's nothing from the church's scripts. I've never heard it before either. Then there's the existence of his lord. Well, judging by how the guy spoke of them, that must be the big boss around here. Oh my god, it is Metal Gear. Oh my god, big boss. I wonder how Kevin reacts around chocolate nowadays. That's a good-ass point. We need to find out. Incidentally, there was one thing that Knight mentioned which made me curious. It mentioned you having a sister, Reese. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, we canceled it on Twitter, so we don't really talk about it much. Oh my, I didn't mean to pry into your personal affairs. Should I not have asked? Nah, I don't blame you for being curious. As he said, I did indeed have a sister. Oh god, past tense. Oh no. Her name was Ruffina. She was one of the Growlsritter, just like I am now. Wait. Hold. So, she was a member of the church. And she just kissed some random boy she found on the street. Without consent, I might add. And forced chocolate down his throat. Now, I'm not one to profile. However, you know what I mean? Reese, I take it that you're used to the past tense means. I'm glad she mentioned that too. Yes, she fell in the line of duty during a mission. Roughly 5 years ago, to be precise. I see. But in that case, how could that man possibly know so much about her skills? Xenogears reference! Yeah, it's another Xenogears reference. I wish I knew. I don't really know how much about the work she did. What about you, Kevin? Sorry, I can't think of how she might have met him either. She might have bird fed him as well. Well, she was known for being one skilled knight. Real tongue man's to that one. And not just in terms of strength in battle, her judgment and negotiation abilities were both top class too. Yeah, negotiation abilities. I'm glad that wasn't full screen. And not just in terms of strength in battle. Yeah. The details of her missions are as much of a mystery to me as they are for Reese. But it's not a stretch to think she could have met him during one of them. I suppose, Beatrice from ReZero. We've little more than conjecture to go off of. I suppose the matter will have to remain unsolved for now. My apologies, I should never have asked. All I did was bring up painful memories for the two of you. This is how she recruits all the boys, damn. Yeah, they're gonna have like one group call later on. Don't sweat it. We still learn something out of this, and that's that our enemies are keeping a pretty close eye on what we do here. We're gonna need to be careful every step of the way, so it seems. Shall we go back to our ever-cautious trek, then? We'll have to go back to where we met that guy and keep going from there, right? I saw another warp at the top of the stairs. Thankfully, the cube can get us back there in no time flat once we're up for it. Look. If there's one thing in the world, it's I know anime tropes. That boy fell in love in that moment. I know my anime tropes. Twitter might not like it. Clarification. Blue Sky might not like it. But I know my anime tropes. Kevin fell in love in that moment. I am not ready for the sad, tragic backstory. Hey, churches, don't take any ideas from this. Jade Corridor End. We are seeing how Kevin was in Joshua's position with Rias and Rufina taking on Estelle and Cassie's role. And Estelle's late mother because Rufin is dead. Yeah, definitely an interesting parallel. Just realized Kevin's the only man in the party. Yeah, and funnily enough, he does like the least damage too. Ain't that a bitch? Isn't the soldier a guy? Nah. Woman. Hello, Limp Pickle. Welcome to the stream. What game is this? Trails in the Sky, the third. It's the third entry in the JRPG series Trails. First game got a remake like last year. Second game's getting a remake later this year in September. This is the third game and it's awesome. This is the exit you noticed before, right, Father? Or entrance, perhaps. It's just like that magic circle at the base. Do you think that will take us somewhere completely new? Most likely. It's the only other route I've seen, so we're just gonna have to see where it takes us. What that tongue do, sis, is insane work. New aesthetic! What the? That's a statue of a white falcon. Wait, isn't this? Southern Block of Grancel. Thank goodness, we're finally out of there. Huh? What's up with you, Reese? You look like you've seen a ghost. I can't pretend to be all that familiar with Grancel, but that's not its main gate, is it? What? Ah, fuck. Crap! What? No, it isn't. And away we go. Chapter 2. The Otherworldly Capital. The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the third. Those soldiers aren't the Royal Army. What has happened here? What happened to the capital while I was away? Man, I did not see this coming when we stepped out of the warp. Either something happened here while we were stuck inside that place, or Phantasma is now able to influence the world outside. I apologize, but I cannot stand here any longer. I need to go check on Grancel Castle. I'm concerned for the city's citizens, but above all, I fear for the safety of Her Majesty and the princess. I don't blame you, but we're coming with. Strong as you are, going alone isn't smart, Marcus. But panicking is the worst thing you can do right now. Extraordinary situations like these are when caution and careful thinking are your most valued allies. You're quite right, of course, I understand. The castle it is. We should try and investigate on our way there. Keep your eyes peeled. Fiends will not be playing around. Understood? Right. Whoa. Give me 1 second here. I just want to restart the game because I'm pretty sure it's like buggy a little bit. Frame rate was doing a little bit of a weird thing there. I better. Much better. Womp. I wonder if I now have access to better quartz. I do. Here we go. Okay. I need like a lot of these. Do. Let me make that as well. Okay. Reese needs the attack too. Julia needs attack too. Tita needs attack too. Give her action too as well. And mine too. Give him that for Ascension. Can I put Impede on her? Yeah, I'm gonna put in Pete on it because she's AoE. Okay, that's good. How long are these games usually? It kind of varies. The first game you can probably get done in like 50 to 60 hours, depending on how much you like put into it. Actually, I can just read my Steam time. Hold on. For the remake, I put in like 58.5 hours for the remake of the first game. Where was the original? Ooh, second chapter. For the second game, I put in 84. The second game's very long. I think this one's shorter. Oh, okay. I think I see the issue. When I tab out, it fucks it up. Let me just reboot it one more time here. Actually, can I launch it in like Borderless windowed? Yeah, screw it. Can we go in here? We can. Ooh, mine. HP 2. I probably should have realized they're probably gonna give me like ornaments as I go. Oh well. Let's fight this guy. Oh, he's just far away. Just far enough. Praise for a Valkyrie who mows down foes with a light beam. We're checking that out now.
Upon the golden wings of battle, descending to that land to rescue wayward souls.
Cinema. This might be the coolest looking S-Break yet. That might be our new #1. That's the new #1. That's insane. Love that. I love everything about that.
Pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Girl emoted on them as well. Love it. Rias is going up the tier list quickly. With pace and with purpose. Yeah, you can get these games rather cheap when they go on sale too. Bring to me the girl who loves to fish. Only then shall the door open. Okay, I need a stealth for that. So we've gotten 2 sun doors that we haven't been able to open yet because we just don't have the party member. Get him. Boom.
Not bad.
There's my loot. Akashic Heart. Good riddance, the son coldly muttered as he turned the key to lock the shop. This would be the last time he would be forced to ever step inside. I'll bet I can fetch a pretty mirror for his tools at the market. Damn. Holy damage! Bro, we're gonna go from 200 strength to 400, which is doubling the strength. We're getting ATS, which is like magic ability. And also agility. That's insane. How much damage are you gonna do after this? Holy shit. That's a bump in damage. Alright, note to self, we're exploring these buildings. I forgot that was called a Koshik in FF16. Oh my god. Throwback. Get him, Tita. That's my goat. Go with that. Let's see what this combo does. Oh, buddy! Alright, that's lethal. Jesus, man! Nice level up, too. What's in the guild house? I don't think anyone's here. I had faintly hoped there would be, but I should have known that wouldn't be the case. The guild assistants would have been immensely helpful in a situation like this, too. I'll go and have a look at the telephone. Maybe we'll be able to contact a branch somewhere out there and ask for help. Thanks, Tita. That won't happen, though. No use. My hotline don't blink. The phone's technically working, but I can't get through to anyone. Have you tried contacting headquarters, at least in Fortress? You know the phone's not working. What part of that do you not mean? Get. No good. I can't get through to them either. I say. I imagine you would get the same result no matter where you try to call. Probably, yeah. Well, it's not ideal, but it looks like we're on our own. On my own. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What's up here? A moon door. It's different because it's a moon. Bring to me the dancer with silver locks. Only then shall the door open. So I need Sherazade for that. We go over here. Oh, it's locked off. Okay. So I've gone in those 4 buildings. What about the inn? Wait, fight this dude. Get him, Tita. Oh my god. I love how Julia's now the big DPS powerhouse. Besides Tita and AoE. Tita's still the GOAT when it comes to AoE situations, but like single target, Julia's not messing around. Pride Phoenix. Yeah, I love eating mythical animals. The story truly begins neither with Guinevere nor with Jubilee, but with a shop in the ladder located in Bose, cramped between 2 of the most popular shops on the block with a tiny, tiny building. Those definitely tell a story if you put them like in the right order. I hope that cutscene eventually has a purpose because that was so random. Which cutscene? Do you mean the one with where like Rafina like tongued the kid? I think they implied earlier that, like, Evan was in love with Rafina. But she died, like, 5 years ago. Running speed in this game is crazy. This game has one of my favorite features of any game ever. So this is the regular running speed, but if I hold down right trigger, it adds like a multiplier to the speed, so it just speeds things up. This also works in cutscenes. So if you just want to speed up some animations, you can do that. And if you want to like stop it, you just like release. It's very nice to have the option. Because like when I've seen an animation like 15,000 times before, I kind of just want to move through it. But I like the fact I can still like see it, but it's just like faster. What's up here? Insulating tape. Wait, Father, I haven't finished my confession yet. More games need that mechanic. I love it. I have never been in this building in my life. What even is in here? Mine. I'll take that. If you stare into this chest and say Ouroboros 5 times, Blue Blah will visit you this night. Like Ted 2 with Tom Brady. Blue Blah, Blue Blah, Blue Blah, Blue Blah, Blue Blah, Blue Blah. Let's see. I'll report back the results. Alright. Wait.
Let's end.
Nice. Boom. I need more damage than that. Okay. So far, so good. Got him. I just realized Tails uses the same in-town model as Thousand Arms. It spins the same way too. That's funny. They're the same company. Maybe that's why. Just Earthbound Beginnings fast forward button. The difference is there's actually has a third entry that localized. Mine. 500 mirror, nice. You gaze deeply into the empty chest, hoping for enlightenment. You feel hungry. You know, there's a part of me that does kind of hope now they don't bring this game back for a remake. I'm gonna say for a very specific reason. And it is because of that scene. Not because I'm personally offended by it or whatever, but it's going to spawn the most fucking annoying conversations on Twitter possible. I can already tell. I'm going to assume they've already have happened in the community, but I can just tell if they get to the remake, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. Because I see that scene, I just see 2000s anime. Okay. I know what they're trying to go for here. People online will see that and they'll think twit longer. La 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 la. Hideko hummed, barely audible over the sound of the vacuum. Suddenly, ding dong, the witch was dead. Went the doorbell. My, she exclaimed, who could that be? That scene in 3D will keep the rent down as crazy. Remakes always make me nervous. It's hit or miss. The thing with like the Trails remake though is like it's weird because the way they have the rights distributed is like the dumbest shit you'll ever hear in your fucking life. It's like the people that own the rights to the English localization script are different than the ones who own the right to the game. I know that sounds fucking stupid because it is, but it's also the case. So when they did the remake, they had to retranslate the first game. I assume the second game as well. But like besides that, they try to be as faithful as possible in a lot of ways and just added to it. Like with extra like overworld dialogue and stuff like that, and they made the combat more in line with like the modern games. Inside the chest is an ancient note hinting at the location of the 8th Septarian. It crumbles to dust before you can read it. Mine. You remember reading the teaser in Trails in the Sky's second chapter, or Trails in the Chest, but you didn't feel like reading it then, yet suddenly, you have a craving for more trails in the chest. poetry. It rhymes. It stays in motion, too. Trying to keep under wraps. Yeah. It's like, I can already kind of tell what they're trying to symbolize with that scene. It's like, Kevin definitely had some tragic, sad anime backstory here. He was definitely abandoned and felt alone in the world and was not trusting of anybody. Then she comes around, initiates physical contact with him, and tries to actually save him for no actual gain herself, only for the purpose of expressly saving him. I see what they're going for, I just know Twitter's not going to. Holy damage! Let's go. Boom.
Justice must always prevail.
Fish fillet, let's go. Got some protein in here. Bonus item.
Let's end this.
Go for that, I guess. Oh, dude, I can't reach all of them. Boom.
That worked up an appetite.
And like another thing to like go for the theory I have with that scene is like you look at his eyes. He was cold and dead before. Then she went in with the kiss, and like he was there in the moment. He was no longer like disassociating. I can see what they're going for. Boom. Boom. God, dude, there's so many reviews I have to make. It's like I gotta do the Half-Life one, and I think for Half-Life, I might just make it like one video for the entire series and just like make it one giant video. I haven't decided. I might need to ask you guys if I should like split up Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2's review. Or just like make it one giant Half-Life video. But we still need to do Trails in the Sky second chapter for a review. I still need to do the Xenogears one. Hello, No Originality. Welcome to the stream. Star Door 15. I think I've heard of that. I don't know what happens in it. I've been told to be on the lookout for one door, though, specifically. I'm gonna get all the doors. So it's like, you know, it's me, right? Like, I'm just gonna get all the doors. I'm kind of stuck when it comes to the Xenogears review because I'm not sure I want to structure it. I was originally going to do like a separate video completely breaking down everything. I'm probably still going to do that. But for the Xenogears review, there's a part of me that kind of wants to structure it as like a regular review that goes along like the flow of like a recap of the story. Because I love videos like that. I kind of want to make my own. I wasn't expecting, like, Julia to get one bang there. All right, now. Have we gone in the inn? We definitely have. Okay. Let's go to the church. I think we've been in here, actually.
Let's end this.
That should get a couple of kills. Oh, we got a crit. That's good. That's a triple. Boom them. Oh, we missed that other guy. Bro, I need Kevin to start doing more damage. We're slacking a little bit, not gonna lie.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Okay, we can try like the top right section, but probably gonna be locked off. Let's go with Satellite Beam. Kablamming! Trip. Oh my god, I thought that was a triple.
Not bad.
Justice must always prevail.
Nice. Okay. Ooh, another door here. It's a star door as well. Bring to me the guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. Only then shall the door open. Okay, that's Julia. That's just Julia. The guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. Only then shall the door open. Blade that... Oh! The guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. So I need two people, I think. I think I need that, I think I need Mueller for that. Hello, Shadow. Welcome to the stream. This area theme just needs some vocals to become a Xeno theme. Oh god, imagine. A large armored soldier is blocking the path to the castle. Attempt to defeat it. Hell yeah. Why my bitch? Holy enemies! Get me out. Iron Kaiser. Animated suit of armor from the Middle Ages, specializes in charge attacks. Alright, hear me out. Okay, now she gets a damage bonus this turn for this. Then I'll use God on Kevin. This is easily the coolest animation yet. Imagine how cool this is gonna look in a remake. You know what? Screw it. I'll deal with the Twitter takes. I need a remake of this just for this animation. Holy shit! I don't really need this anymore. We're down to one enemy. Well, we clapped him. Oh wow, that just happened. Alright, easiest fight of my life. Got a juicy bone, too. The guy going like, where's the rest of my guys? No. What's this magical symbol for? I believe it's locked by a spiritual power of some kind. We're unlikely to be able to force our way through as long as it remains active, I'm afraid. It's also kind of just like the style of humor at the time, Esther. It's like partly that. That's certainly how it seems, which means that we're going to need to find some way to remove it, or we won't be able to go inside. Most likely, yeah. You alright with us leaving the castle until later, then? I feel we have little choice. I can only hope that Idios keeps everyone safe inside until we can return. Shall we resume our search in the city in the meantime? That'll work. Hopefully we can find some way of getting inside while we're making the rounds. Seems to finally have backup carrying the team. Absolutely. We've finally given the girl some, like, muscle alongside her. She's no longer, like, a solo NBA star trying to carry some poverty franchise to the playoffs. Now she has help around her. Like so.
Justice must always prevail.
Okay, I need to find some way to open these doors. Dang. Bruh. 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 There we go.
Justice must always prevail.
I feel like... Can they stop, like, consuming my EP, by the way? That's extremely rude of them. I need them to stop that habit yesterday. You know what? Screw it. You get satellite beamed. Let's be inefficient. I don't want to give them the satisfaction of using a crit on me. Level 1 hundo. Let's go. Okay, I have to be missing something. That or I have to, like, go back to the beginning. That or, like, one of these blue things opened up. Ah, okay, we can go to the east block now. I should probably head back down, though, and, like, heal up. Bruh. Bruh. Hello, Oblivious. Welcome to the stream. Well, the thing with, like, streams is that some people listen to the streams when they're, like, doing other things. So I normally don't like playing games in Japanese because I'm just going to VO it anyways. And at this point, we have, like, locked-in voices for the characters. Girl, we're gonna have to talk about this missing with a whip blade situation. Like, that's a skill in of itself. Let's heal up. The default levels were just very high. I don't know if that's a result of them using my save data, or if this game just, like, starts at a pretty high level because it's the third game. Oh yeah, we get into it. Alright, east block time. We should save. Fight that dude. Bruh, bruh. Okay, get rid of that little guy. Hit him. That's my Julia, let's go. Oh, it's because of save data. Oh. The door is locked. Unlock it. Dumbass. Where's the ice cream place? This is vital. I see the ice cream place. It's just beyond the horizon. You know what? Summon my Valkyrie. These fools stand in my way of cream device. They stand no longer. Now they must confront their own iniquity. I can't get ice cream, brother. There's gotta be like a good chest in the market. Has to be. Go with the chain attack. Okay, I think we got him.
For the sake of my master.
Damn near the same. This game has been absolutely stellar so far. I love the little doors that give you like backstory, though we've only had Tita so far. We've had a little bit with like Kevin and Reese. We had the kiss scene, basically. No time to get comfy, huh? They just popped up out of nowhere. Here they come. Oh, fuck. Dude, then the worst orientation possible. Their name is Darkblade. All right, bro. I got a soul blur for you. Do you see the play I just did, by the way? We rearranged the turn order by popping Kevin's S-break. Now Tita gets the ult. I mean the crit. Did you check the public bathrooms? I pride myself at not checking those. Alright. Now the real question will be, can I blind them? Because if I can, this is a cheese. They resist it, brother. Brother. Alright. God, the music's so good. Good God. Brother. Okay, good damage. Uh-oh. Cloak and dagger? Why did the Joshua move? Wait, this might work. Hold. Okay, we got one of them down. Kevin. Wait a minute. Pop this. They're not bunched up enough. Go with that. Good God. Unfortunate, but that goes off. That kills one of them. Now we're down to two. They fucking hate her, huh? They want her dead to rights. Kind of wasted the attack there. Okay, but we get a crit on her. I mean, might as well use this. Might as well kill that one guy. Dude! Alright, Sacred Breath, just heal everyone up. I don't want to run the risk of her dying. Okay, and she died either way. Fair enough. That's egg in my face. And of course, Tita's like 15 miles away. I want to get the XP. Here we go. Kevin. Kevin. That's what I'm talking about. That's why Schwartz is my goat. Got a fish fillet, nice. We hit at McDonald's during the fight. Kevin, we're gonna need to get you a new crossbow badly. Bro's in a bad world tier of Diablo. He has not leveled up. Let me check something real quick. Okay, good. Okay, nothing in here. Nothing in here either. Of peak battle themes. The battle themes have been awesome in this game. I agree. Ooh, new gacha roll. Damn, do you think they're gonna let me bench Kevin? Throw him to the curb like I guess his pants did in that one cutscene before he got kissed. Is that? We found you and Tita inside stones just like this. At this point, it's safe to assume there's someone sealed inside this one too. Well, it's in the Erebonian embassy, so maybe it's Olivier. Oh wait, Joshua was born in Erebonia too, wasn't he? I don't care who it is. I can't wait to find out who's inside. I'm going to guess it's not Olivier. It's Mueller. There's only one way to know for sure. There's no big time rush, but we should try and make our way back to the base soon and check for ourselves. Just items? I have not gotten items, I think. Terra Bomb. You are the real treasure. Damn right. See, that chest knows what's up. Bestia Cloak? Talking about me? I'm empty, you say. What a libellous statement. Ha ha ha. You got this. Thank you, Koamara. ADF. Okay. I guess I'll take it. Okay, I have scavenged this entire place. Good crit. Okay, we should go back to the base area. Let's see who we get. I think it's going to be Mueller. I don't know who I bench for Mueller, though. Because, like, I think they're going to make me keep Kevin and Tita. I mean, Kevin and Reese. How pretty they are. So this is how I was released too, was it? The all-in core crystals for Legendary Estelle coming. Yeah. Alright, who are we getting? Probably Mueller, right? Oh, the time of day changed. Okay, and that gate opened up. A lot of them opening up. Come on, give me Mueller. That looks like... It is Mueller! Mueller! Ugh. What was that, a stun grenade? Hey, fall back, Olivier! Their target is likely to be... What? It really is you. Captain Shorts, what are you doing here? Just where is this? I'm supposed to be a minor character. Olivier's supposed to get all the spotlight, not me. What happened to Olivier? So you were with the prince when you were drawn in here. Allow me to explain what we know of our current situation. If you have any questions, I would be happy to try and answer them. Oh yeah, every chest dialogue changes when the time of day changes. Let's go. I bet the reason is because they like make it a different map. So they had to like copy and paste the chests and probably like retain the logic from the one map if you open it there. have it open to the next map. So they probably just took the chance to like add more dialogue. I see. I must admit, all of this is a little much to take in at once. Heard that before. I'm more tempted to think I'll wake up any minute to find what I've been dreaming. I feel much the same at first, Major. I've been in here for a while now, and I still find myself doubting all this is even real. I'm too hard-headed for my own good, I fear. Then we're similar in more ways than one. In any case, we don't have the luxury of time on our side. I'm concerned about that fool's safety, so allow me to assist you with your search. We'd be happy to have you. Incidentally, before we get going, what kind of situation were you in when the lights started surrounding you? The two of us were in Palm conducting an inspection. Night arrived, and the two of us made our way back to the hotel while where we were staying. That was when it happened, and completely without warning. I can't say for sure, but given that he was with me, he may have been caught up in this as well. Palm? Parmesan. I'm hungry now. That's the southernmost town to Erebonia, right? That's right. It happens to be the closest Erebonian town to Liberal. Sorry to interject, but we're not going to get there till Trails and Cold Steel. May I ask something? Who is this Olivia you keep referring to? Oh, he's another one of the guys who came with us to the Flying City, Prince Olivet. You wouldn't think he was a prince if you met him, though. He's real easygoing and fun to be around. I'm not sure I could disagree anymore with that last part if I tried. Baka baka baka. He delights in having a life of excessive debauchery and constantly exhausts those unfortunate enough to be around him at every waking hour. You know as well as I do that there's more to him than that, of course. Word of his exploits since returning to the Empire has been reaching Liberal, Major. If they're to be believed, he's becoming quite adored at high-class social gatherings. It's true he's managed to avoid causing too much of a stir by keeping up his usual act so far. But who knows what kind of rumors will start spreading when he reveals his true colors. Dude's the biggest tsundere for Olivia yet, besides Shara. Well, keep hanging in there, kitty. Something wrong, Reese? Nothing at all, he just kind of described you. It's interesting how the people we've found so far all seem to know one another. That can't be a simple coincidence. Perhaps only people who met that condition end up getting surrounded by that white light and coming here. Well, maybe it's because they already had the code for how we play. Well, the logic does add up. What about large attack? At the very least, it appears to be linked to becoming imprisoned in one of those stones you spoke of. Stone Depot. You've mentioned before not finding sealing stones containing any of the Oscill's crew or Grandslite residents, correct? Despite encountering both the ship and the city itself in an abnormal state. That's correct. I hadn't even thought of that. It's good food for thought while we are exploring. Right now, our focus needs to be finding out what happened to Gransel. Indeed. I'd like to accompany you if all possible. Fastest way for me to accept the situation I'm in would be to experience it firsthand. So we have to bench someone for him now. Ah, peasant double-digit level? Fuck.
Do it.
I can't bench Julia. Her sword makes her do way too much damage. They won't let me bench Kevin, unfortunately. I kinda need Mueller because there's a door for him that'll get me extra lore. We'll have Tita have a tea break back here. From this point, it'll be possible to switch members in and out of the party from the garden. Of Eden, baby! Gotta see Mueller's S-Craft eventually. Oh, I need to see that. Can we switch freely? It's also possible to view and change the equipment and ornaments of reserve members from the camp menu while in the garden as well. Well, take care, okay? You got it. We'll leave keeping an eye on things in the garden to you. If you find yourself in danger, don't try to do anything dangerous, alright? Alright. One of these days, they'll let me have all my characters in one party. What was that? Heaven was that. It's our old pal, the Cube again. Dude, Steam Machine! Visitors from afar, possessors of the Cube. The Cube. A woman's voice. Who might she be? Wish we knew. Whoever she is, it doesn't seem like she can hear us. You seem to be gathering. We're in ×4 speed yet right now, by the way. Strength well. I will unlock another of the cube's powers. By the power of the cube. About remote abilities. In the cube menu, you can select a character not in the active party to sit as a support member. This support member will confer certain benefits on the active party. Each character has a different set of benefits they can provide, including raising stats, drop rates, and more. The power of the malevolent one is much too great. I pray that your bonds, not James, will become a great light that will let you prevail. ... I fear I may have underestimated just how bizarre a situation this is. Regardless, whoever she may be, it doesn't sound as though she means us any harm. Indeed, that Schwartzritter is clearly our enemy. The woman doesn't seem to be so far. Wonder what that says about society. That said, I wouldn't place too much trust in her just yet. We still don't know who she is. Well, thanks to her, we've got a few neat features in the cube to play around with. You guys up for seeing how they work? Oh! So I lose speed by having her be support, but I gain dex and agility. That's kind of shit. Because speed is very powerful. I guess I'll put her there. Val's Ritter Code 6 Principles. Offer your soul to Goddess and your body to her church. Protect the sacraments. Swear loyalty to the Holy Father. Carry out your duties with dignity. Protect the peace and order of the 3 worlds. 3 worlds? Heretics must be eliminated. Rank 5th Dominion. Okay, that's probably a good place to call it for the day because it's very late. This game just gets better, man. This game's awesome. Thank you, Koromaru. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Partial. Thank you, Ultimate. Thank you, Noodles. Thank you, God's Country. Thank you, John. Thank you, No Originality. Thank you, Oblivious. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. The level cap for this game is 150. Let's go. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Partial, as well. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, John. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again.